Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to build this particular web app right in here with a dashboard that looks like a Power BI dashboard using AI. It could be GPT or Gemini or any AI of your choice. I'm going to actually share my prompt with you to actually get the same exact thing done. So over here we have the dashboard, we have the page where we can actually add expenses and as well record our incomes. And we have the settings page where we can actually change between different currencies right in here. So you can actually decide to choose the light mode or the dark mode. It depends on all that you want, right? So over here, we can actually increase or decrease the budget on a monthly basis or based on category. So over here, let us click on this particular part and come over to income. So try to record an income, and maybe the income should actually be salary. Then what is it? Let's say $1,000. Then you can actually add note over here. If I click on it right now, it has been added. Let us look at it. So we have salary, which is going to be this particular $1,000 right in here. Can you see that now? So if you want to record another thing here, that will be expenses. So if you actually incur any expenses, maybe it's going to be transport, all you have to do is actually click over here and just see spend $100 on transport on this particular date right in here. So if you want to actually change the date, just click over this particular part and pick any date of your choice. Maybe you did it last week or yesterday and you want to go back, then you can click on this one. Otherwise, leave it on the current date and just go ahead and click on add. Then over here, let us look at it. So we have transport recorded for us right in here. And automatically, if we go to our dashboard, it has been updated right inside our dashboard here. So you can actually filter by whatever you want. So maybe transport. So you can see how much you've actually spent on transport. So overspending because there is no income on this particular specific date right in here. So to clear the slicer, click over here to actually have the slicer being cleared for you, right? So now we are expressing the values on dollars. So go over to the settings here and choose to have it on maybe Naira. Then click on save. Just click over all here, okay, and click on dashboard. And that's exactly what you have. In this particular video, I'm going to show you how to build this. It's very important. I'm going to show you every single prompt I have actually generated to have it done. So let us get into it. Please don't forget to subscribe and share, like, and your comment is always welcome. The very first thing you need to do is to run this particular simple prompt right in here. So if you read through it, it says build a responsive web app, single HTML file for an income and expenses dashboard with the same clean modern design style as Power BI dashboard. So you have to be descriptive. It's very important. Make sure you give GPT exactly what it can use to give you what you want. So the next thing we have to do right now is to actually go ahead and say, wait for my next prompt. Then run this particular one. So let me show you the final prompt you're going to use to actually get this done. It's very important. So over here, we have this particular prompt. This prompt here, you can actually change it to actually, match what you want. If you want to build this for personal use or for a business or whatsoever. So over here, we want to have 3 different pages inside our web app. The first one is the dashboard. The second one is add transaction. And the third one is the settings page. And again, after we have done that, it is time for us to actually be very specific on what we want to have as an output, which means the style we want to actually have it right in. That is the layout and style right in here. So look at every single thing I have right in here and take a look at what you can do to better make it look better for GPT. And next again is for we to actually generate some kind of random data to populate our dashboard before we start adding our own data. It's very important. That is what this particular line is actually for. So next again is for we to actually add some couple of slicers inside the web app. I'm talking about the dashboard itself. So we want to actually add some couple of slicers, and over here we want to clear the slicers. When we choose all, it returns everything, but when we are very specific, it gives us what we have selected. So next again is the dashboard visuals itself, which means we have to actually tell GPT how to analyze the data that we're going to be entering into our web app. So for that, we want line chart, we want donut chart, we want bar chart, area and line chart. So every single thing that you want to actually have inside your dashboard should be defined right in here, as well as the KPIs, right? So next again is for we to actually add some couple of transactions. So what do you want to add? Date, type, category, amount, and add a note to it as well. Then this is going to be a table that collects every single transactions, both income and expenses. And this is the data that we're going to be analyzing inside our dashboard. I mean, this is dynamic. We don't have to touch anything with the script being used inside our web page. Automatically any transaction we enter into it will definitely be analyzed automatically, right? So next is going to be the settings page. What do we want to have inside the settings page? So what we want to have right now is going to be selection of currency symbol like naira, pounds, euro, and all of that. So next again is going to be the budget, both category and month. We want to either increase or decrease our budget, and then we can actually save whatever we have actually made changes to and have exactly what we want. So after all, it is very important for you to be able to export what we have actually made changes to CSV or to PDF. So we add some couple of buttons to help us do that. So right now we have to run this particular prompt right in here. So let me run it and you can see what I've done. So I'm going to copy. So over here, I'm going to come here. So we have to try again. This one has not actually been run. So we have to run this one and make sure it's successful. Okay, fine. Then we can now paste this one right in. Then go ahead and run this particular one. And let us look at the magic that will happen right now. All right, as you can see, we now have our code to be used to actually get our dashboard or our web app created 100%. Let us go ahead and click on copy. So once you have it copied, the next thing you have to do is to go to your PC and search for Notepad or Notepad++. So click on your Notepad and get a new one. Over here, paste in the code you have actually copied. Once you've done that, with Ctrl S to save it, and go ahead and change the save type to all files. And over here, we change it to index.html. That is all you have to do. So make sure you actually save it and go ahead and actually open it up at where you have it saved in. Okay, we are right here. The next thing we have to do is to double click on this. So this is actually, Opera. I don't love using Opera, so I'm going to copy the link and actually have this opened on a different browser, which is going to be Chrome. All right, here we go. I'm going to give you a full screen to actually explore what I have right in here. So we are right here on Chrome and we have the 3 pages right in here. This is the second page, the third page, the first page is actually our dashboard, right? So over here right now, we have, several visuals here. And if I go down, you can see what exactly we have right in here. So this is actually the default data that the system or GPT actually generated for us. So now you can actually choose all. You can decide to actually select a particular one. Income, you have it analyzed right in here, or you just clear it off. So let us add a new transaction and see what is going on. So over here now, I'm going to actually add a new income. And the income should actually come from where? Should come from maybe affiliates. Or let us say salary. Then the salary should actually be $650 or $680. Then over here, you can add a note. Whatever, just click on add. And over here now, can you see? Here we go, we have the salary right in here. Here's what it is. Now, if we want to actually go ahead and do expenses, the expenses right now should be maybe shopping. Then, how much is it? Maybe just $30. Add it up. Now, here we go. We have $30 right in here. So once you have done that, you go to your dashboard, and this particular dashboard has been automatically updated for you. You don't need to actually refresh anything. It has been updated for you. So now, To actually add a filter, come over here and go to salary. So here you go, you have your salary right in here. Then you can actually scroll down, take a look at the monthly analysis or monthly view right here. Can you see it now? So you can actually clear the slicer by clicking on that particular one. Now you can decide to see all the incomes you have actually generated. You understand? Can you see now? Then over here, you can go to settings. What we are actually seeing now, let me just clear the slicer, put it on all, and show you something. So what we are seeing now is on Naira value. So let us go to the settings and go over here and choose to actually have this on dollars. Then click on save, then click on OK, then click over here. And now we can even change it to the light mode. And here you go. We have the light mode version right now. And this is exactly what it is that you can actually do with just simple prompt, and GPT will definitely generate something for you. And the beautiful thing is this: if you want to share this with someone, this is what you need to actually share. So go over to where you have it saved in, share this to anybody, and the person will have it opened, and it will look exactly like what we have right here right now, either on mobile or on a desktop, just like this. I believe this one will definitely help you to know how to use prompts to actually generate anything you want from GPT. So try to subscribe, share, like, and your comments are always encouraging. Please do leave a comment. It's very important. See you in my next videos.